I cannot find it. Let's look at this one. But I don't think you get the data from here, right? By where? I think it should be this one. Did you find it? You guys can also try, okay? To try whether you can find this. If I ask you to find a geographic center point of all the country, how can you do? There is a platform called Stock Exchange. I think, Jimmy, you know this platform, do you? A lot of information about all about the data, and they have this kind of, okay, you may want to.
I sent the live box, the chat box.
Okay, and that has a multiple way that you can get this point, but this is what I found, okay? No, I know country CFSB. I am asking the results where you found. If you know nothing, how can you find the center point of each country? This is my question. And okay, hold on a second. Let me try my way. Okay. The first step, always go to the Google and put all the key terms that you think. And this is what I found. See, list. Guys, look at my screen. Okay, you see, list of central coordinator for all countries. Whether this is what you are looking for. So you are not the only one ask this question. So try to find the answer based on the previous question. So if you see Stock Exchange, this is a very important platform because a lot of people come here to answer the question, and the people respond to the question. Okay, hold on a second. And you see, there has a people ask, I need a list of the central point for all countries. This is what we are doing, right? And etc. Right? China, French, etc. Right? And watch this. Frank Donnery provide a CSV file of country that is based on data taken from the GeoName service, but hand-carted by Frank. What does it mean? There is a guy whose name is Frank already created a CSV file, and this CSV file based on some data bank. But the data bank, the data he gets is not it's kind of messy, so he clean for you. So what you are asking, just all on Google, okay? But you see, okay, forbidden. What does it mean, forbidden? So this link already gone, right? Let's continue to look at. So the most important thing to become a data science is not only to do the equation, it's to find the answer you need. Okay, can you get my point? All the answers on the internet. The most important thing is you know how to find the answer. Okay, let me continue. Okay, so see, you are not the only one. See, this guy asked this question. I don't know. Okay, 2013, which is about 10 years ago. Guys, Don't think you are genius, okay? You are not. Okay, somebody already did it. So just find the answer. No, you cannot, oh, that's Andy, how he do this. No, an answer is here. You ask me, I just Google it for you and send back to you. And why I can find it, you cannot find it. Okay? So you need to check your mindset. The importance, I really enjoy to have this kind of discussion. Those questionnaire style is that you create a questionnaire to ask people to give you an answer. It's kind of lazy. But for us, it's we have a question and we're looking at all the answer on the internet. We like how to say, 蜜蜂 like bee, right? We collect all the honey, right? Put them together. This is what we are doing. Okay, good. Let's continue. Okay, I think this is a good practice. See, most of the link mentioned about are dead. However, I found this one. Okay. Which day? 2019. So maybe you want to try to use this one. Okay, this page is there again. No worry, continue. Right? At least you know you are not new, right? So let's try. The formal resources isn't available anymore. Here's the answer with a lot of info on the country and the possibility to download the data in several formats. Guys, worldmap.harvard.edu. Okay? What does it mean? Harvard, they are doing this. Okay? So when you come here, you not only find the answer you want, you have more. What is more? Can you see this photo? Can you see this picture? I think they are doing the same thing as we did, right? Did you see those lines on the back? They are doing the same thing. Okay? So you always can get some new idea based on previous work. Okay? So, but we don't want to open this one by one because the GIS is a very big topic. Okay, so let's come back. We cannot find any useful information on this page. Okay, so let's continue. Do we have a simple way? It's been updated recently and has a JSON file. What do you mean JSON file? I think we talked this before, right? If we want to get the data, what kind of format you have? CSV file, okay? And some people, they will give you a text file, 记事本, okay? But now, JSON file become very popular. Okay, so which means you should get the JSON file. But how can you decode JSON file? By using which software? You are right, Python, right? Python always get the JSON file and then decode the JSON file. Okay, anyway, if I don't know what is JSON file, let's try. Let's try. We want to try all the possibility. Oh gosh, see? If you saw this, you should feel happy. What is this? Jimmy, do you know this? This is GitHub. GitHub. If you are data science, you would like to create your GitHub because people, they upload their like a do file, like a R or a Python file, everything on that. Okay, and my friend Scott has his JSON file. I know Yu Fu also has his JSON file. Okay, so let's look at the JSON file and see can we find the information we want. Do you see update data to use central large landmass? I'm not sure whether this is what we want, but you see, was set country central. Right, you see, Greenland. This is the point. Oh, there's a joke I want to tell you. Do you see Iceland? And do you see Greenland? Honestly speaking, Greenland, you don't want to go there because it's all ice. Iceland, you can go there because all green. Yeah. And I don't know whether I'm lucky or not lucky. I have a paper was accepted by University of Ireland, Iceland. So I would go there, and then my wife, oh gosh, you are going to Ireland? No, I'm going to Iceland. And she asked me, would I call? Well, it's called, but not that bad. Okay, so you can see the point. Okay, let's try. Let's try. So you need to keep your, caress. How to say? Curiosity. Yeah, to see what this happen. So if I ask Yisan, what is the central point of your country? You have no idea, right? So by when you open this, it's here. Yeah, would you agree or not agree? Not really, right? But remember, the map you see is not the same as the real. Did you get my point? The map you see is not really look this way because the Earth is the ball. Can you get my point? Yeah, but you see this one. Where is this country? The point is here. I think it could make sense. Yeah, right? And let's see. Okay, Taiwan? No, you don't have central point. Why? We are not a country. Yeah, we are not a country. Okay? So why I want to use this example, I want to remind you, if you do this kind of things, you need to double check some country or some like a area or some anyway, they don't have central point. But what you can do? Okay, so this will be another issue. Okay? So when you say country, you should think about what you mean. Okay? And you also see there has a lot of point. See in the ocean. Why you have point in the ocean? They have country there, guys. Right. See? Okay. Don't worry. They are our friend. Taiwanese friend. We only have very few friends, right? This is Australia, right? It's quite to make sense, right? So again, I want to tell you again. I always mention computational sociology. There has a couple topics under the computational sociology, including natural language processing, which we did not touch upon yet. GIS, Geographic Information System. The number 3, social network analysis. And the number 4 is quasi experiment that you just learned on this Monday. If you know the computational sociology, these 4 topics, honestly speaking, if you are a PhD student, when you graduate, it is very easy to find a job because none of them can match these 4 areas. So this is GIS. GIS is very huge. Okay? So now you have this knowledge. Oh, let's continue. But our goal is very important. We just want to get the data, right? We want to use the data. Can we find this? It seems to me they have. See? Longitude, latitude, country, ISO. Okay, what is ISO? See, in Christina's dataset, you can find there's dataset called ISO. What is ISO? If you don't know, Google it. Don't wait. Don't waiting for me. Find the answer. What is ISO?
International Organization of Standardization.
Who created ISO? Who created this kind of standardized code? And why we need this? Yeah. If you get the answer, yeah, tell me why. What is ISO and which organization made it and why we need this? Jimmy. For what? Yeah, I know for international, but for what? Yeah. See, ISO, International Organization for Standardization. Why this is important? If your clothes is made in Vietnam, right? So if you check your T-shirt, they have a 3 letter to represent Vietnam. Do you know what is the 3 letter represent for Vietnam? VNN. Right? What is it called for India? ID. Oh no, IND. For India is IDN. Right? So this is very important. Yeah. But why this is important? Because some countries they will change their name. If you check the country in Soviet Union, they change their name. How can you know this country is this country? So again, that when we're always talking about the longitudinal data, we always have this issue. Right. But let's still in the ISO still use this code. But here's the thing: what is the ISO code for Taiwan? TWN, do we have? My question is, do Taiwan qualify to have ISO code? Do we? Yes, we have. Okay, so let me make it clear. Taiwan is not only one case, because the country, the war is so complicated, particularly now in Ukraine, you know? There has, some part they already become independent. Some United States they don't recognize, right? Russia they recognize. How? Oh, okay. So ISO they don't want to touch upon this trouble scene. They just focus on country or area can all get the ISO code. However, there's one organization they should avoid this kind of trouble. Which organization? UN. United Nations. Why? China is the member of standing committee. If Taiwan has a call in United Nations, what will happen? Yeah, they will stop the money. Okay, so there has a lot of information you need to know. Okay, so let's come back. Let's see whether we can get the data. Yes, you have a couple choice. The data is also published to and here, and you can get the data from here. Okay, go to the release page to download. That would be easier, right? Update. Oh, see, CSV file. Oh gosh, it's here. Yeah, it's here. Okay, so what you really need to do is try to find the answer. By this test, we always go to Google and we see, okay, this platform, they always, including GitHub. You mean this data is free? GitHub is free. Yeah, so everything is free online. But what you need is to find the answer. Okay, so I provide a lot of knowledge to you. Okay, let's take a look. Let me make it clear. So next time, if I ask you, okay, how can you get the center point of the country? You should do this way. Okay, you see ISO, this is 2 letter, right? But Christina, in your data set, ISO, how many letters you have for each country to represent one country? Not 2. In your data set, it's 2 or 3. It's 2 letters or 3 letters. In your data set, it's 2. But why we always see 3? Yes, because remember ISO they have 3 letters and also 2 letters. Okay, so let's try. Let's try Indonesia. Okay, Indonesia. If you type Indonesia and there has a Wikipedia, they will pop up. And then when you open this, I believe there's some here. See, ISO 3166 code ID. It's ID. ID is too later to represent Indonesia. But what is India? IN? But it's what? No. Let's see. India. Am I right? IN? No. Their ID and you are IN. Okay, and how about Taiwan? Okay, let's try. Okay, no. It's not exists here, right? Okay. No. ROC is not a country. Let's see, China. See? CN. What about North Korea and South Korea? Interesting, right? What is North Korea? Can you guess? KP. What? Right? Well, what is South Korea? Oh, no, there has no South Korea. KP. Can anyone know the answer? You are right. Peoples is North Korea or South Korea? No. This is not joke. This is real. So when a country have a name called Peoples, that country is not the Peoples. Okay, you get my point, right? Peoples. Do you know the name in China? People's
Republic of China.
Yeah. We are ROC, Republic of China, and they are People's Republic of China. They are peoples, but they are not the peoples. We are not the peoples, but we are not the peoples as well. Yeah, they belong to those, those people, not me, right? Okay, so anyway, so why you really need to know this? Because it's a data science, you need to know lots of things. Otherwise, you don't know what you are doing, okay? So let's compare. But I can make this conversation more difficult. Because you see this one, oh gosh, what is this? North Mariana Island. Why I have a United States here? Do you get my point? Yeah. Like a United Kingdom, right? United Kingdom, they have some colonized island around the world. But they are independent. They have their own president. But they all say the queen is, they are not the president. They call it as a prime minister.
Czech Republic?
What? Yeah.
Is the name is Putin. So Putin will decide who will be the president.
Even with the Wilson died last month.
Right.
Elizabeth, there are some countries they recognize like Swiss.
Right.
They have one minister.
Right.
Even Australia and New Zealand.
Australia, New Zealand, yeah, those countries. Okay. The reason why I want to tell you this is because we Taiwan people, we never do the international study. We always care us. But if you want to do the international study as we did, you need to know those of things. Okay? Good. let's come back. So now we already get this file. What is the next step for us? We already have this file. What is the next step for us? Yeah, you are right. Make this as a DTA file, right? Then we can use for the following test. How can we put this CSV file into a DTA file? Copy paste. I never teach you this way because I think it's too lazy. Okay. I will still teach you import. Okay, but I want to tell you sometimes, okay, I'm too lazy. So you just copy and paste. Now it's DTA. What is the next step? Save. Save your DTA file. Okay, so maybe let's try. It's called new center of country. Now you have a DTA file. Okay? So by this practice, I want you to know whenever I ask you to do so, go to the Google to go to this platform to find whether you can get the answer. Because you are not the only one data scientist in the world. There are thousands and thousands of data scientists in the world. They have the same question as you, and they already have the answer. But there's a final thing I want to tell you. You all definitely can do this kind of download, okay, like me. But there has a smart way, even smarter way. Did you see? You can retrieve all this information using R. You even don't need to do the CSV file download and put it into a DTA. Let's try, okay? Let's try, okay. Do I have a R? Yeah, I think I have R. No, I have. Huh? Oh yeah, I have. So here's the thing. So now you know what I'm doing. I have Stata. Stata is my main power. Okay, but sometimes I will use R. Sometimes I will use Python. Sometimes I will use ArcGIS. It's better for you to know all of them. Okay, but you still need to change one package as your main tool, okay? I prefer use a Stata. The reason is because I have a lot of things to do is about the data manipulation, and I believe Stata is much powerful. Why Stata is much powerful? I think Christina do some data cleaning job, right? You prefer Python, Stata, or R? Which one you prefer? Yeah. Why?
Because it's easy to control, to do.
What do you mean control?
Because if you want to use Python, you have many limits. You need to know very deep, and because the Python has, because data is more easy way to use. If you are not a programmer, that we will recommend you to use data. It's more easy to understand.
Okay, let me show you. Let me show you the difference. This is our platform, you see? Okay, and then whenever you do, you cannot see it. As Christina said, if you do it in Python or in R, there is no another window for you to see when you do this, what will happen next. But in Stata, it's this one. As I said, we have these two files, this screen, and we also have this. See? Yeah, and we also have these two files. And I think my students, they all prefer to have a 2 screen or 3 screen. So when I write this command, I will know what happened in my data. It's easy for you to change your code, to modify your code, but it's different. You cannot see it. Okay? I would not say it's not good, but at least for people like me, I prefer the thing that I can see. Okay?
Python and R are more programming.
Yeah, they are for computer science people. Stata is for social science people. Okay? Okay, let me show you how can we do this. I open R, then first thing I believe I need to install the package. That idea is quite similar as you did in Stata, right? Let's find whether I can find this package. Yeah, see? Package, RGOS, then install. Okay? Okay, I believe now I get this package. Okay, I also need this package, Word Map. Okay, and there's tools here, install package, and I put this comment here. Okay, yeah, they did have install. See, you see they continue to upgrade your R, right? Even though you don't have this function before, but now you have. Then let's continue. You see, I never check the textbook. I just follow what they did. Okay, they are running. Okay. Then what is the next step? I want to get a word map. Okay, I think I get some warning message. I don't care because it's been a while I did not use my R, so I believe my R is kind of out of date. Let's continue. See? You see? Central IDs of I want to get a central. And I have a new is here. New data set is here. Let's click this one. Okay. See, what I have coordinator. It's quite small, right? Let's see what I print control. Yes. You see? Did you see what happened? I just put a comment and I use R to get the data from some package people already built it. Did I download the CSV file? Okay, but okay, you did not download CSV file, but because I use data, right? I still need to output this file into the CSV file or DTA file for the staff to use. So you can choose either way. Use R or Python or together. I believe they have some data user also created a package for you to get this data, but I never try to find. Okay, so this is my solution. Okay, I think this is a good example for you to understand what is our daily life. Okay, let's come back a little bit. So first of all, please open this data file. Okay, please open this data file by yourself, for yourself. And you can open Christina's do file, but you need to modify a little bit. Okay? So the first step for you is to open her do file. Don't use those lines. And you need to write a clear and define your path. And use the 1026, this DTA file. Okay, do this. Get ready, and we can see. Yeah.这行你还是熟了，对，可是基础先不用可以，你还是可以用比较传统的，然后就早期的方法练就好。我只是要想说，有些人他可以直接用它，而电子先写的方式。
需要刚刚那个来，对不对？一个是有是国家名的跟案例，然后一个是国家名的作品。
Okay, are you guys ready? So, let's use this DTA file, okay? Use this DTA file and look at what we have. Okay, can you see my screen? Okay, this is what we have. Let's look at the first case. We have a paper EID. EID is paper's ID. Each paper has its ID, and this paper doing studies like women's leadership. And this paper published in 1893, and the application country. Oh gosh, no, no. What do you mean no? No is no. There is a paper, but there is no affiliation country information. I can tell you this really happened before 1920s. Why? Because by that time, people are not a part of the faculty in the university. They would, so for example, there is a very famous people called which one? I forgot. UK people, those scholars, they would rather to say they are the member of Royal Society. Royal Society. Let me show you. Who is the key member of Royal Society? 牛顿啊。Royal Society. What this one? Royal Society of Chemistry. Okay? They use the Royal Society. I think it's this one. Yeah, this one. Okay, this one. Royal Society. Is it your first time to know this? Who is the key member of Royal Society? No. Scholar. Newton. The people who hit by apple and find the gravity. Okay? So if you want to find a paper written by these apple people, he always say he's from Royal Society. If you are the professor from Oxford University, they don't proud of they are the faculty of the Oxford University. They would just proud of they are Royal Society. So they just use the Royal Society. They would not say they are Oxford University.
It doesn't affect that they are different faculties, they are from different faculties.
No, here's the thing. For example, if you publish a paper, you are a private tech student, right? If you don't care your scholarship, you can just say your name. You can make up affiliation and then nobody care. Okay? For example, if today I publish a paper and okay, I have too many papers, I don't care. I can create an affiliation called my mother's farm, my mother's home. This is my affiliation. So the key I want to tell you before 1920, to put your affiliation as your personal information is not a common practice. They don't need. Okay? So this you need to be careful. So how can we deal with this issue? Okay. Just drop? Can we just drop? No. I know how to do this, but my question, can we just drop? Did you get my question? We have data. This paper is there, but we don't have country affiliation, and we know why. Because by that time, people, they don't put their country affiliation. This is common practice. But after the 1920, people, they will put their affiliation, but not all of them. Okay, you get my point? Before 1920, put your affiliation country is not common. Only a few people to do so. After that, it becomes a common practice, but no one can guarantee all of them will put their affiliation country. So tell me, how can you deal with this case? 1893, no affiliation country. What do you do? See, another 1937, still missing. What do you do? Yeah, I know. Okay, but you need to give me a reason, make me feel comfortable to drop the paper. You mean go to check the paper to see who is the author, right? And Google the author and to see which affiliation he served. Yeah, should we do this? Yeah, if you have time. If your focus of this paper is from the 18th century to 20th, 21st century, you should do so. But we play the data. How we play the data? What is the first year of our paper? No. I mean, yes, we built this gravity point, and we said the first observation point is 1980. So what does it mean? We dropped all the paper before the 1980, so we avoid these things. Can you understand me? You can decide the window that you want. You can decide the window you want. Okay? But honestly speaking, my first paper, we do the science development study, historical study, and the first year is (1890s). So I was sent to Qatar to stay there and to go to a library to read the paper one by one and put their name and to Google and fill the missing column here. This is my presentation. Okay, let's take a break. Okay, the following will be very easy. I just want to give you a whole concept. If you want to do the study, there has a multiple choice you need to make. But each action you need to have your own decision. Okay, let's take a short break. Is that the European one?
The paper is after 1980. 1980.
Now we choose the 1980 to 2022. And our raw data earlier is 1890. But my point is because we think there are too many missing there. Okay? So we would pray again. Like that. Okay, we just focus on this 30 or 40 years. But 40 years is not enough. Yeah, but my presentation is we focus on the 1 century. So which means even there is a missing you need to overcome. Okay?就是他作者如果没有提供他的 affiliation， 就不会有 affiliation country。就是他有名字，可是他没有他的机构。就是在早期的那些科学家，他们因为其实你也想，你知道以前科学家也没几个啦。你听我一下，以前科学家，我看我的名字大家就知道是你的，没有现在说，就是文心北科大有一个，台科大有没有吗？那个时候没有这个，所以他就是签名就而已。所以我以前在看他们那时候在卡达的工作，就是去不是去图书馆，是去博物馆，就把那所有看这个就是牛顿，然后把名字填到那个物档，就是要做这种事情。
变成研究，变成研 研究几年到几年之间自动排除掉没有。
就是比如说我今天因为所以我为什么今天能跟你讲说大概几年到几年，就是7年几年之前啊，应该这样讲。你是站在现代看这些研究出版的资料，你就觉得都有。可是你回到18几年去之后，研究的发展到底是什么样子？对不对？有这种所谓的审稿机制吗？可能有。有出版社吗？都可能不晓得到底是什么。所以他可能就是某人写一个手稿，然后交给英国刚讲的那个皇家学会去看。他们你会常常去看那个电影看，他们站在英国皇家学会前面宣读他们的研究。然后宣读完之后，大家觉得，然后大家都会给你。如果看到那个画面，就是一堆人就是坐在那边，然后研究总署就站在讲台上开始念他的研究，然后大家就问问题。你如果当天没被问到，你这篇就算发表。这个就是现代所谓口试的形式的由来。所以在美国的博士的口试呢，不是说下面坐5人，不是，是下面是一个讲堂，下面会坐几百个人在那边，它就是那个样子。当然，我的观点也是说，1920年之前，现代的出版业还没有那么流行的时候，它会有这种资料缺失的问题很严重。可是他资料缺失不是他缺失，是他根本就没写。牛顿他还需要告诉你我是哪个学校吗？你听懂了？就我就是牛顿。所以那就变成说，那你如果说你要研究现代科学从哪里发展的话，你又不能不知道这个作者是哪个国家。所以我们当时就必须去图书馆，甚至去博物馆，或是去大英国写的一些把它的因为他们那都有那个扫描版，把它第一页扫出来，然后去看这个名字，然后去 Google 那种就维基百科，如果他真的很有很多手法，再把它填回去，就是要看你的研究的目的是什么。好吧，签好了。还是需要留什么签字？没有，我这里面是这边他。可是我也要写东西呢。是2张这样。因为我这里要熟练啊。就是这样。好，你真的是当兵哦。那个是逼不得已。没有啦，你当不当我不管了，我只是随便写的啦。没有，赶快当，不然明年要增加啦。对，你应该当4年的啦。你只当1年太可惜了。
太多人先进去，然后全部都退。
先进去，然后全部都退，什么意思？
就是不是签完到4年，然后会有那个法制，可是很多人都退。
哦，可是你那么爱国。
我可以用别的方式来。
例如呢？你去当啦，真的啦，真的啦，而且我觉得金门蛮好的，
有那个离岛加急。
没有，我希望你去那种像什么大胆岛，然后一旦战事发生的时候，大胆岛就是那无人机啊，但丢石头的那一个啊，对啊。
我如果去了再拍照给大家看。
对，没事啊，我也不是那么关心。好，拜拜。第3 ，The new Prime Minister of UK is India.
But his father is from the part of India right now is belongs is right now in Pakistan.
Oh, so it's not India.
Not India anymore, but the Indians are saying that it is Indian.
But Pakistan saying they are Pakistan.
But he like he is Hindu, right? His religion is Hindu.
And you know the vice president of the United States is India. So India is going to ruin the world. Right? Which one?
CEO of Google.
CEO?
Of Google.
Oh, CEO
Sundar Pichai.
of Google. Yeah, but I know when I'm in America, the India students is really talented. Engineering, mathematics.
America has get all the talents from India and the IT sector.
Right,
They give the talents to their country.
right,
Right now in India, if you have some knowledge, they will take you to them.
right.
That's why the Americans wants to last countries.
But tell me why India people are so good on those engineering and IT? It's because you have a good elementary school education system?
Not about the education system, because the education system there is some IIT,
Right.
so, but they are providing the quality education, but we don't have the quality to apply that in the real world.
Right.
So that's why they fly to their other countries.
To find another opportunity.
Another they take their talent to the field.
Yeah.
In India, everything is not in the traditional way.
Right.
Government is not doing that much.
Right.
You know,
Yeah, I know. It's like Indonesia. Yeah.
they have talent, but they are not utilizing it.
Yeah. So my question is, India people, they are talent, but it seems to me the government never use the human resources.
They are doing politics. They are making money by themselves.
Oh, it's the same as me. It's the same as my country.
They are using everything, but they are not using the talents.
Yeah. Yeah.
And in India, everything has their different solution.
Right.
If there is a one way, they will find another
Always.
way.
There's a one illegal way, but there's one legal way, but they have a 100 illegal way. Yeah. Good. It's good to know. Okay, so let me speak up. Okay, I think I will already tell you the key things. So let me speak up. So now you have the data. Then our focus is want to calculate the gravity point. So we focus on the affiliation country, this current. Did you see? Okay. So let's look at this one. Only have one country, which is United States. The next one is Canada, then United States, and this one is United States and United States. Did you see? So if you the data set like this one, it mean could be okay. I'm not guaranteed, but it could be that has more than one author. I said could be, not necessarily have more than one author. Why? Because you know currently there has people have multiple affiliations. Do you know how many affiliations I have? I have 3. Yeah. I affiliate to the CCU, and I also affiliate at the Taipei Tech, and I'm also affiliate with NTU. But I only choose the Taipei Tech to show my loyalty. Okay? One day, if they cut my salary, you see my multiple affiliation. Okay, anyway, so, but what we can see, okay, there has 2 countries, not 2 countries, just 1 country. Double. Okay. So let's see this one. Okay, another 2 United States. It's all from United States.
We are from Indonesia, right now we are from.
But Professor Henshaw, you can put like 2 authors or 1 author to affiliation.
Right.
NTU and Taipei is in Taiwan.
Right. Yeah, Sen has experience. Sen sees so many possibilities. And there could be have 5 authors from 2 countries, or 1 people have 2 countries, or anyway. But what you can know is there has a those country in this paper. Okay, I will touch upon that, so don't worry. Okay, let's see. Oh, see? 3 United States, okay? And Philippines. Oh, this one. Nepal. I think Nepal is a neighbor, right? Nepal and Canada. So for this paper, you know, okay, there's one author. No, I'm not sure. But anyway, there's one affiliation is from Nepal and one affiliation is from Canada. Okay. Then our first stage is to separate those countries into the part. Okay, we cannot do any calculation based on this column. So what we did is use this one, spread affiliation country. Spread affiliation country. P is mean position. We want to spread these 3 based on what? You should tell me. So we choose this semicolon and I type enter. Okay, you should try. You try and see what happens in your data set. Okay. What happened with your data set? Yeah. So I think this is the advantage of you using this data, right? So when you do one by one, you will see how happen. Okay. So you see this affiliation country be split based on the semicolon and into the part. So let's focus on the first one. You see, there's 1 United States, 2 United States, and 3 United States. Okay. And this one is an interesting case. There's 1 Nepal and Canada. Okay. And if I want to count how many paper in this country, okay? So our solution is we need to reshape the table from the white to the long. So before we do the reshape, we need to drop the affiliation country, this column. Why? Why?
The original color
Right.
is already separated.
Right.
Another
Multiple color.
So the original is only the original one.
Yeah, you are right. If you did not drop the original one, when you reshape from white to long, they will get stuck. Because you see, if you look at this data, say your affiliation country 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you reshape those affiliation country, this is the first part. They will become a new name available, but you already have a name called affiliation country. So you are going to see 2 cards that will hit each other. Let me show you. If you did not do so. See? Variable affiliation country already defined. So you need to drop this first. You drop affiliation country, right? Okay, look at the data set. The affiliation country, this data column already gone. And let's do the reshape. Okay, I already teach you reshape on previous week, so I will not to say this again. So when you do the reshape long affiliation country, and the I is EID, the paper's ID, and the J rank is a variable name that you can just create. Okay, this is your code. Then the data will look like this way, from the white to the long. Okay, please practice.
So now United States and backwards paper, right?
What?
Now United States and backwards paper like organizational leadership
No. You try first, and then I'll give you more detail. You try the reshape, and then observe what will happen. Okay? Reshape is a very important step. Then we do this every day. Okay. It's done, right? Okay. So when you look at your data set, it's look like this way, right? So this color is EID, paper's ID, okay, from the 1 to 10. The next paper ID is also from 1 to 10. Why all of the paper under the same paper ID has the same amount of rank? Why is all from 1 to 10?
Because it has a 10 color.
Right, because it has a 10 color. Remember, we have affiliation country, right? And when we split, and they all become the 10. Why we have a 10? It's because there's one paper has a 10 country. So let's make all the paper has a 10 color to put those data. So when you reshare, you see all of them would become 1 to 10. Okay? Let's continue. But when you look at this affiliation country, in this paper, how many countries we have? Just one. So what is the next step? I think this step is too maybe you will confused. But Christian, don't worry, you are right. Okay? I know you are worried. Maybe I will find something. But anyway, because by reading your profile, I know whether you are doing right or wrong. Okay? So let me drop if affiliation country equal to space. Okay? I just do this for you guys. It is not necessary. Okay, drop if affiliation country. So all the missing country is gone. Okay, it's gone. So let's still look at this one. This paper, okay, only have one affiliation country. And which one? Let me see. Okay, you see this one. They are the same EID, but how many affiliation countries they have? 2. See, 1 and 2. Okay, so we are a little. The data set is much cleaner, much easier to understand. But this far than enough, because now I want to introduce you a concept in bibliometrics analysis called whole count. Whole count. COUNT. What do you mean whole count? In this case, if our purpose is to know how many paper produced in this country, okay? If each country will get 1 count, how many count United States will get based on this paper? 2. Okay, 2, which make no sense. Okay, let's see another case. Remember we see this one. United States and New Zealand, right? They are different countries. So each country will get 1 count, even though they are from the same paper. But if they has a country appear twice in 1 paper, we need to remove list we need to just keep one. Okay, not to keep them all. But how can we do this? How can we just keep one country for one paper? We can use this command called duplicate drop, EID and affiliation country. This command can help us if this EID have a two same name of country, the one would be dropped. Okay? If they have three country names, they are the same. They will always have only one country would be kept. So let's do this and show the result. Let's focus on this case. Okay, remember this one? Transactional leadership, okay? So we just want to keep one count for United States, okay? And for this another case, United States and New Zealand, we want to keep them both. So do this way. Duplicate drop based on EID and affiliation country and the false. See, they tell me 153 observation be deleted. Let's go back to check. It's this one, right? Remember? Transactional leadership. Now, how many? Just one. Another. See? United States, also New Zealand. They'll be kept. Okay. By now, we can calculate. Oh, okay, you have here. That makes sense. Okay, anyway. Yeah. Okay, let's continue, okay? Okay, let me skip this thing. Now we already have the country count based on the whole count strategy. But now we want to merge the affiliation country with the country ISO. So let's see. We have country name here, right? We want to add a new column called ISO to represent this country. Why we need to do so? Because we would need to merge another file, which is this one, center. Okay? However, our center file, we don't have the name of country. We only have ISO. Okay? So you know my point, right? It's like now we have a country full name, right? And we have a file, it's like a center. And in the center we have ISO and their coordinator. But we cannot directly merge with country name and ISO. We need to have a bridge, which we need to have a file which has a country code and affiliation country and ISO. Like this, we need to merge first, then merge second. Okay? So let's do this. 听懂意思吗？就是我们的目标是要 merge 后面那个 center 嘛，可那 center 的档案就 ISO 啦，没有 country affiliation name 啦，所以 my point is our goal is to merge the center point into each country. However, the current file we have don't have ISO, so we cannot merge them directly. So we need to have a bridge file. Okay. Okay. So when you need to do the merge, you need to sort. You need to sort affiliation country first. Okay. You need to sort. Okay. I already sort. You see, Australia, Austria, Canada, okay. Then I can merge. I believe I will get an error message. Why? No, not a CD. I sort, then I merge. Merge, and this key, okay, using the file that we want to merge. I expect I will get the error message. What's wrong? Now, I always call the current files mother file, and we want to merge with child file. Okay? We just sold the mother file, but we did not sold child file. Both files should be sold before merge. So when this happens, what we should do? Yeah, just go back. Yeah. Where? It's ISO, right? I think it's ISO.
Yes.
Okay, see, this file only have affiliation, country, and ISO. So we just sold and save. And we finish our preparation. Then go back to sold to merge again. And close this one and merge again. Now it's okay. When you finish the merge, what is the next stage for you? No, you need to check. Okay? We want to check the result of merge. So we have a 2 and a 3. What I mean 2? What I mean 3?
You use it for
What I mean 2? What I mean 3? We're talking about the merge. We have a 1, 2, 3. Okay? We have a mother, we have a child. 1 means we have a mother without child. 2, we have a child without mother. 3 is we have mother and child. Okay? In this case, we only have 2 and a 3. Okay? 3 is what we want. But what does it mean 2? The easy way to understand why you have 2 is what? Right. This is what you will see here, but my question is, what does it mean?
because the leadership is not holding the work.
Yeah. Not all the country do the leadership. Am I right? Because the country, this is my child. No, this is a bigger child. It's like a whole country. Here is the country do the leadership study. So when you merge them together, that is a 2. It means the child don't have mother. So tell me, do you think the Pakistan people do the leadership study? Maybe, or like a Solomon Island, whether they do the leadership study? Yeah, I don't think so. Right? Greenland, people do the leadership. No, right? So you get my point, right? North Korea people, they do the leadership. Maybe it's another way, right? So you know the point, right? But I wonder, do we have Taiwan in here? Okay, so anyway, I don't care. Right. So let's continue. Okay. So when you do this, but you should know you drop a merge too early, okay? That has a mistake. Go home to check. Okay. So we only want to keep those data with perfect merge, right? So we should keep if merge equal to 3. Okay? Which means we only have 不是，它那个是错的。So remember, every time when you merge, you need to check the status and decide which case you want to keep. So when I'm doing so let's do this again. Tab, merge. Right? So all the country have ISO code. Did you see? All of country have ISO code. Then we need to drop this column. Otherwise, we cannot merge. Because we need to merge another file. Okay? So we need to drop merge. Drop a merge. Okay, did we finish? No. Because our main purpose our final purpose is we want to attach the central point of each country. So we would like to see we have two additional column with the longitude and the latitude, right? So let's check our second file, which is the center data. What do we have in the center data? Center data. See, we have ISO, latitude, and the longitude. So we need to merge them again. Since I opened this child file, what I should do? Right, good. I'm so glad that you already have this whole concept. So, ISO. Okay, then what? Save, repress, don't forget, save, repress, and close this one. Then let's come back to, should I sort here? Now I'm in the model file. Should I sort? What? I need to sort. No, I just sorted the child file. I did not sort the model file yet. So I need to sort. Sort what? ISO. Is that the key that we want to merge? So let me give you a secret. If you don't know what you want to sort, check what you want to merge, okay? Sort and merge always go together. Okay? So I sort ISO. Then I want to merge the center point. Then I merge. Okay? Did you see? I have a new additional column. What I have? I have ISO, latitude, longitude, and the name. Name is a country name, right? What is the next thing I should do? Isan, what I should do when I do the merge? What? Yeah, type a merge. Why we want to type a merge? We want to know what happened after the merge, right? Again, 2 and 3. Why is 2 and 3? You see, this number is quite similar with the previous one, right? Because it's the same. Right? Let's look at, if we want to check, gross is merge equal to 2. See? Those countries never do leadership. UAE, I think how dare of their scholar to do a leadership study, right? Do you want to try? I would know, right? And where? Okay. Cuba. Okay. I believe North Korea, they never. So basically, what you can, okay, Russia did not do this. But by the way, we just do a randomly sample, but based on the data we have here. Okay, so, but at least you know, okay, those countries did not do the leadership based on in your study. So let's drop.
Taiwan also.
Where?
Taiwan. Yeah, that's Taiwan.
Yeah. But as I said, this is just the 1%, right? 10%. We just choose the one side. How much the total? 31,000. So 10%. How much of a 10%? See, Stata can do the calculation. Display 1,000 divided by just 3%. Okay. Anyway, so we already know this. What is the next step? Also the same. Keep if merge equal to 3. So usually whenever I finish this, I copy paste and then put back. Okay, since already here, right? Then drop the merge. Okay, why not? I give you a chance to do the practice. The most difficult part is here. Then you can do the calculation later. Okay, fine. Do have some experience those merge, check the status, and then make yourself understand why you have 2 and 3. This is defect indicator.可以吗？练习一下。Okay, do some practice for this merge exercise. In fact, now you understand the purpose of doing the merge is to add the additional information from the outside, right? To make your data set itself have more information for the following analysis. But if you cannot get the data, which data you can merge, right? So the first hour I teach you how to find the information you need. Maybe have some type of yeah. No space. Space. No space. Oh, I know. Because if you want to do a set request, you need to have a file name already. But in this case, you don't have file name. So you should set on the space and give it a file name. You need a file name, okay? Sometimes you see I just say the set request. Sometimes I will set the file name and the request. If I do the set request, which means it just overwrites the file that I'm working on. Okay? But if I want to set to another file name, I need to put set the file name and the command request. Ethan, you can see my screen. Okay, I give you an example. So here's the set request. If you do so, mean you want to overwrite the file you are working on. But if I don't have a file name, in my case, see, untitled, which means you did not give this file don't have a name. So what it means set request, right? So in this case, let me show you. And it's the same result as you, right? So you see type set, maybe like what I want, master file, BPA and replace. Okay, get my point? You need to have a file name because currently your file don't have a name. Okay, you already finished your merge exercise, did you?
反正非常，
那你要怎么
这些有些。
因为你收一次图书馆，你也可以，你收的时候你去看，对不对？一个是跟6个国家字幕表上的国家，对不对？那为什么会只有1个国家？那这时候你可以知道3个国家是哪个？对，好奇怪。
对，武装这样子。
有啊，所以我就反正就是大河了，就把它丢了，对吧？可是以后今天是 United States， 你就不能丢了，你知道吗？
会出事。
其实我可以给你讲库拉索应该讲的别的名字，或者说它被并到某个国家。太平洋很多小岛都这样。Hey guys, there's one sad story I want to tell you, okay? Because the global getting warm in the Pacific Ocean, they used to have some island countries. Now they disappear. Okay, even though you see in your list, but they is gone already. Okay, so I still encourage you to do the fossil fuel. Okay, then you can kill more people. Okay? This is what my government did. We don't want nuclear power. We want to have more natural gas. So we burn the natural gas. 你懂吗？就是那些太阳岛都被淹了嘛，他们都在帮他们忙啊，就每天烧天然气就在帮他们忙。There's a one time they had a meeting. I forgot which country's prime minister. He did a talk when the ocean is already empty. Yeah. No. He given a talk in the outside, in their capital, and the ocean, the water is already on his knee. 我们的邦交国。
我刚刚不用照着原片，我看你没有看，所以我就我刚刚。
你是说在获取过程当中，他已经把它
全部都 match， 因为我用你刚好是哪，然后所以。
可是我可能是你的母党本来就都有。
没有，你看哦，如果我把你刚刚的6层或者是如果我把它们拿掉，那也是一样出现。
其实我不认同什么叫跟
这个编辑一的原因意思就是我们的母党是我们的母党是 multiple color， 我们有很多个母党，但是我们的子党只有1个，所以是多对一的意思。然后它就是table， 它会直接帮你 print table 出来，你就不用再 table 意思，它就会直接告诉你。
对啊，可是我的意思是说，你刚刚还是少了，你有 drop 2那个动作。
因为我的第一个它是全部 match， 所以我就不用 drop， 我就直接 drop 掉 merge。直接抓，因为它全部都 match 它，那就没有也没有它全部不散。
可是全部都 match 这件事情就是我的问题啊，所以我一直说，你说全部不能表示全世界都在做日本学。
不是，它是我这个是 ISO， 我只是给它 ISO。
OK， 明白。你说每个国家都 ISO 啊？
对，然后你刚刚说的另外一个这个给它那个 center， 这个会有一个那个。就是那个。对，没错。然后所以我就把。
你还有2的嘛？2的就从
2的就是从来没做，对啊，所以其他都是有 match 的。
Okay, so let's continue. Okay. Then what is the next stage?
Just calculate.
Then we want to count each year how many paper produced in each country. Okay. So maybe in 1990, how many paper produced in United States? 1991, how many paper produced in United States? So in here, later you can use this command called by sort. By sort. And by sort, you can set up the condition after the by sort. Okay? Okay, let me explain this in Chinese very quickly. 就是by sort 后面就放你要计算的条件 ，OK？ So by sort you need to put the condition after the by sort. So think about this sentence. I want to know how many paper produced in this country and this year. So how many conditions I want to consider? 2. Which 2? Country and the year. Okay? Get my point, right? So I need to by sort, see, country and the year. You also can put year before the country or country after the year. This doesn't matter. But you need to define these 2 conditions is I want you to consider when you do the calculation. Then by sort, then EGen, count, equal, count what? Count the affiliation country. It doesn't matter, or you just type an EID, it's fine. They will get the same result. What they will do? They will just do like, okay, Australia in 1981, Australia in 1991, 1. So it doesn't matter if you count this column or count this column. The results will be the same. Okay? So let's try. By sort, affiliation, country, year, then count. Okay? When I run this command and you see. Australia 1, 1, 1, right? Why is all 1? Because they are a different year. 1974, Australia 1 paper. 1977, Australia 1 paper. 1979, Australia 1 paper. Let me do an experiment. If I did not consider the year, what will happen? I just remove the year, okay? Take, count. We still have a current. Let's look at. Now Australia is not 1, it's 15. What does it mean 15? Is total is 15. Okay, so you get the idea, right? So let's go back. By here, we know each country, and so this is the whole Australia. Okay, but there's one very important step. See, there's a 3, right? So mean Australia in this same year, they have 3. So what is the next step I need to do? Duplicate drop. Okay, if I want to know Australia this year, how many count? So this case become 3 already. Oh, 1991. My idea is I want to have, yes, I see. 1991, Australia, right? Count 3. Why is count 3? Because there is another 2 Australia. Right? Okay? I just want to keep a 1. Yeah. Yeah, I understand. That topic is different. So it's based on what you want. So if our question is educational leadership, we don't care what the leadership you did. So we just, thank you for Sam raised this issue. So if you want to consider the topics, what you should do? You should do here. By sort affiliation year, right? You need add one more condition. Which one? Leadership. So the result is which country, in which year, in which topic, and how many. So when you add more condition, okay, you go much more deeper. Okay, good. So you can see by sort is so powerful. Okay, so since we already have this count, right? So next step, duplicate, drop. My secret is whatever you by sort and whatever you duplicate, drop. Okay, so let me duplicate drop year and the false. So now you have here Australia 1, right? 1974. 1977, 1. 1979, 1. 1982, see? 1984, 2. 1985, 1. 1986, what? 2. Until the end. Did you see? And if I want to make it easier for you to understand, I just keep what? Keep year, very important information, and the affiliation country, ISO, right? Don't drop count. This is your result. This is what we get. 1974 until 1981. Australia ISO latitude and longitude. See, the latitude and longitude is all the same. The count is from 1 to 3, right? See, put it very nicely. Okay, why not you practice? So we just finished from the raw data to generate a meaningful indicator to represent each country. So this is the pricing. This is the stage that you just go through. Okay, try. Yeah. Because if you use the company's merge and semi-column 1 is a new comment, and then they will give you a report. They will also give you a report. Okay, but the difference is I always use the old comment, and after I merge, I will add a merge and to check. The difference is they will provide provide a report.就你现在平时用，你现在用，应该是，我看看不是，这个方案，对，你现在用，对，这个不是。我想做，你是可以，你就说我没对吧？我现在有一点状态，就是你要顺序。可以吗？看出来吗？对。看出来。是不是他们那些就是那些台上的岛。 都给黑了。你这个人是比较大的盘子，喝水。 Okay, guys. Let me quickly to summarize what we have today. Okay, I already put all the file, all the command line from the number 13 to number 33. Okay, and I'm going to put this on the Facebook. And please go home to download. Okay, please go home. Please go home to use my do file, my command line, and run again at your home. Okay. However, I know that is not a good thing for you to just follow what I did. I want to force you to really to try and make yourself understand what will happen line by line. So I will ask you to do so. Can you see the Facebook is already here? Make your own note. Okay, make your own note and upload your note on this Facebook. So what do I mean? Okay, so this is a command line I just post, right? So please put this like you are a child. Define a path. Okay. What is the second? Use the file. Okay. What is this for? Split the string into part. For what? Okay. Do you understand me? I already post those command line on that. I want to force you to run one by one and to observe what will happen and make one sentence to represent what it does mean. Only this way you will memorize. Okay? Okay, so please finish this homework before the next week. Okay, you should upload yours. I don't care whether you typing in Chinese or English. It's up to you. But most important thing is you know what is this, and don't underestimate this process. As my student all know, this is our daily life. If you still confusing, it is a good time for you to really know what it means. Okay? Okay, so let's offer today. If you have any question or comment, please come forward. Okay.